That's all I'm saying. All right. Now we're ready to move forward. But
Yes, yeah.
they don't make prank calls, those people.
Okay.
You understand
Yeah,
that?
I always like making generalizations.
No, but listen. How many prank calls are made in the United States as opposed to Mexico each year? Huh? What's that percentage? Got to be 10 billion to 1. Really, think about that. What do you think? How much of that goes down in Africa or Central America, South America? Huh? You ever hear about any prank calls being made in those countries?
I've never lived
Mozambique? No, of course you haven't.
Well, back to the point.
How dare you?
Yeah, but Madagascar.
That's true.
Okay.
They're cut-ups. Michael? You're 20?
Michael?
All right, screw him. Let's talk to Jonas. Jonas?
Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm really great friends with a classmate of mine, and I've started to fall in love with her, and I wanted to know if I should tell her.
You started to fall in love with her.
Well, I have been for a couple of months now.
Since you first laid eyes on her, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I was got to clarify that.
Yeah.
I like the way it goes. We've been great friends, and I've been falling. It's not the way guys work. It's not the way males work.
I know, but he's practicing his speech when
For
he gives it
her,
to
I
her,
understand
yeah.
that, but we can see through that stuff. The reality is a guy is either in or not, and if the girl is not reciprocating, he settles for friendship.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. And so,
But Bianca,
I've learned this the hard way.
what did you learn?
I learned that most guys can't just be your friend.
right. So they're just biding their time. They're treading water, waiting for that vulnerable moment.
Scary thing.
It's
Well,
like
you've
kind
had-
of like Michael Myers.
Head guys,
yes.
or Bill Shatner, same guy apparently now. I've learned, but you've it's the door. You've had this happen to you, and it's uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable. I mean, it's a tough situation to be in. I feel bad for the guy because
How long do these guys, are they your friends before they come out with the truth?
I'm really oblivious to it, so
But
it
how
usually
long-
hits me. I don't know. After we're good friends, I mean, I'd say like
year, 2 years?
Yeah, maybe like
All of a
year.
sudden, I can't handle it anymore. Pow, they're out with that.
Yeah, you start to. I mean, it starts to kind of.
Here's what
eat its
happens.
way in.
Here's what happens. You are
Break up.
going out on Shut up, Drew. Will you shut Drew's mic off? He's always wrong. You're going out on a date, and he gets weird. Like the guy gets a little possessive, gets a little weird, and you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, well, this guy's my friend. What's he care? He's kidding that I don't go out on enough dates and stuff. Now I'm going out on a date, and he's getting all sketchy
Right.
on me. Why is he getting all weird? Then all of a sudden, but he won't talk about it. And then he feeds you that line of BS, which is, hey, when I met you, hey, I wasn't. I know everyone's into you, but I wasn't into you. I just thought you're a cool chick and stuff. But as I got to know, the real
Right.
Bianca, and he really started growing me. I started to learn what kind of person you are. And I'd already beaten off to you 1,500 times, by the way. But
I haven't even felt this way about me.
but you started to grow on me, and
Right.
it's like I really learned what kind of person you were.
Again, she's thinking, "Oh, he's just kidding. Isn't he funny?" No, this is how guys think.
And I know a lot of guys are into like Bianca, the model and the actress and stuff, but it's like I just knew you as a friend. And
Hold on, what's the bubble over your head? What's the thought bubble?
it's not even thought bubble. It's a hand and a finger going into another. It's a finger doing the hump thing into the hand that is made into a cave shape. That's all it is. There's no words. There's no pictures. Just that one hand. It's a finger going into the hand. That's what's going on in the bubble. And they try to get you at that thing, but
Oh my God!
but the point is if you were into them, you would have let them know
Long time
at
ago.
some point.
Long time
in
ago.
some way.
Right.
You might not pull them aside and told them,
Right.
but you would have done it in a subtle way. You guys would have gone camping at some point, and something would have happened. Am I right?
If I got drunk enough, probably.
That's right. Oh, no. That's why guys bring like 40 cases of beer when
I
they go
know.
camping. It's like, how long you gonna be gone for, Stu?
Overnight.
A day. Geez, you got 70 cases of old Heidelberg in the back of your van. Yeah. There's just two of you. Yeah.
That's it. One night.
Yeah, one night. It's got to be tough being a hot chick, right? Just assume that any guy, any non-gay guy that wants to hang with you,
She doesn't hang with any of that kind of guys.
you only hang with the gays?
I try. It's safe bet.
Yeah,
That's smart.
It's tough. So you have, I mean...
They're better males, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if I classify them as males, but
Stop.
yeah, they're better people. They're
Yeah.
better people. They recycle. They dress better. They're better people.
Better friends.
Yeah.
They have
Let me
motive.
tell you something about the gays. Honestly, they're better friends, but they're like having a chick for a friend. And if you don't return their call or something, they spaz on you. They're great friends, but it's like having a prissy chick for a friend. And it's like you don't. I have one gay friend, and if I he'll all my other friends, like I call him, I'll walk up to him and go, "Hey man, you're getting fat. You look like hell. What's up with you?" Or I won't call him back, or they'll call me twice and go, "Why didn't you call me back?" And I'll go, "Listen, I didn't feel like it. I was tired."
You just go, "F you."
F you. My gay friends are like, you call them like 3 days later, and they're like, "I don't even know you," and they hang up and stuff. It's a cross between your mom and some chick who you're dating. It's a disaster. I mean, here's the thing: it's just gay guys are good as friends, but they're maintenance. You got to keep after them a little bit. Jonas,
Yeah.
you're gay?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay, so what's up with you?
He's in love with this girl
Right.
who's making him settle for friendship.
Okay, well,
So
Right.
there's a reason that you're just a friend.
but have you had any kind of conversation with her yet?
Yeah. We're really, really close friends.
No, stop it. Stop.
Really?
Oh, stop. He has one move.
Well, what is?
He put his
okay.
cards on the table. That's it.
Well, that's what I'm asking about the conversation.
Yeah, we talk all the time.
About her boyfriend?
No, I
No,
mean,
she doesn't have a boyfriend.
no, not a conversation, the conversation.
No, we haven't yet.
Okay, so she.
About the thought bubble he's having?
Drew likes the finger doing the humping thing into the fist.
Such a bizarre thing to say.
Well, that's what's in the thought bubble.
All right.
Bianca sees it, right?
Oh, I see it.
So Jonas.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to have the conversation? I don't think you should have the conversation.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think your only shot is the move.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Now,
saying.
Bianca's freaking because
No, not physical move.
no,
Right.
I don't mean a
Well,
headlock.
but let me just say this. I mean, from a girl's perspective on this whole thing, do you have any thoughts that she might feel the same way back? I mean, have there been?
You're
No.
asking way too much for a 15-year-old man.
No,
'Cause let him
they're-
answer.
Men can be very delusional. They go, "Oh, yeah, she told me once that she loves me. I'm her best friend."
All right, but Drew, let Jonas answer. Maybe he has some credible evidence here. Jonas?
No, she hasn't ever told me that, but I think, she's kind of into me, but
Why?
not really.
Why? But not really?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, and Bianca,
Yes.
you tell me if I'm right or wrong
Okay.
on this, but I got some theories about you ladies. Not as many as the gays. So that I could write like a 15-volume book on that. But the ladies, here's I'll demonstrate on it. I don't it's not a come on. But
All right.
when a woman likes you, she will make excuses to touch you.
Right.
Now, I don't mean grab your sack. I mean, if a chick likes you, she doesn't even know it. She can't help but touch you.
Drag.
And she'll do this. She'll go, you'll tell a joke. She'll go, "Oh, you're so funny."
Yeah.
And then you get the little drag at the
Yes.
end. Or
The drag.
when you hug them. When you hug a woman that doesn't like you, it's like somebody leaned an ironing board against you, and then you patted it twice, and then it leaned back.
Right.
But when a girl likes you, hugs you, they hug you, and as their hand is moving from your back, drag.
Right.
There's the drag. When they shake the hand, they'll drag it out just a little bit. It's
Yeah.
like it's like extends the touch just a little bit. And has she ever done that to you, Jonas?
Yes.
She not a hug, but I'm talking about
You
the
get the
drag
drag.
and the touch. And you're so funny. And if you're sitting next to her, she'll make excuses to put her hand on your knee and like go, "Oh, get out of here," and shake your knee a little bit or something.
All the time. Yeah.
All right. Could be something there.
How old is she?
She's 15.
She has no boyfriend.
No.
And why haven't you asked her out?
I don't know.
All right, well, that to me is his one move. That's it.
Okay, but here's the question: I think you don't go for the full frontal assault of "I've loved you." I've always loved you. crap.
No. You start with a date of some type. It was just for
But how does
lunch.
she know it's a date?
You give it enough of importance that it's the two of us alone afternoon.
Well, I
kind of thing.
tried to do that.
And what happened?
Well, I invited her over yesterday, and she kind of flaked out on me and didn't show.
That's not really important.
Well, that ain't into it.
We were like gonna watch movies together.
You got to make it something big. You gotta go big with it. You got to do the I don't know, what do you do?
But
at
her
50?
flaking on you ain't a good sign.
She couldn't even show up to watch movies.
All right, ask her to see Halloween Resurrection.
There you go.
Tomorrow.
There you go. That's big.
Yeah.
But Bianca, what else do our young male listeners need to know beside the touch and the drag? Is any what are the signs? I find them listening and hanging out. I mean, chicks that don't like you don't stand there.
Right.
Reasons to hang out. And here, this woman had a great reason. This young girl had a reason to show up. Didn't.
But I mean,
bad sign.
The other sign is like if you're at a party.
Right.
I'm going to use you again, Bianca.
Okay.
I'm at a party. Bianca's at a party. We don't really know each other. We somehow run to each other a little bit and strike up a little conversation. Hey, how you doing? Who do you know? Oh, my friend's Mark. He's throwing the party. A little conversation. Then there's a lull. There's a pause.
Right.
There's a good reason. We've done the introductions.
Right.
It's a perfectly good out for you to go, all right, I'm going to get something to drink or I'm going to whatever. But they stand there and sort of wait through it, you know? The lull goes by, and then... And they're really into you if it's something like, listen, I'm going to go grab a beer. You want a beer? Yeah. And you go grab it, and you come back, and they're still standing there.
Right.
You know, so it's the hangout thing, because they won't stand there. They'll just sort of keep moving.
No,
if they ain't
because
into you.
if you go to a party and there's someone there that you're interested in, which you usually can figure out within the first 2 seconds of talking to the person whether or not you want to be there with them, you're not going to stand at the opposite end of the party and watch them from afar. You're going to want to be around that person and doing what that person's doing.
On the other hand, the male will sit at the other end and...
Males can be
be
thick that way.
Yeah,
so
spin
we
for yards.
females would. I mean, at least I would.
Females will stand there through the lull.
Mm-hmm.
They will hang with you when they've had and you don't know when you're having that conversation when someone has missed an opportunity to leave. And they will do any kind of drag, any kind of touch, any kind of whatever. And the other thing too is they'll be completely agreeable, in the hopes that that's what you guys will be doing, which is you'll say, I haven't seen Halloween Resurrection yet, and they'll go, me neither. And you'll go, I kind of like those movies. I wanted to see that. And they'll go, I've been meaning to see that myself. That's the kind of stuff. You bring up anything. You go, I like mountain bike riding. If a chick's in here, she'll be like, even if she's never done it before, she'll go, I've never done it, but I'm totally into it. I've always wanted to try it. And your next move is like, well, I'm going Saturday. You know, I got my roommate's bike. You can borrow his. They'll just agree with stuff. Whereas if they ain't into you, they just, no, I don't like that movie. I don't want to go mountain bike
It's the
ride.
difference between opening doors and shutting them. It's
Right.
that simple. They just keep throwing them open for you to walk through if you choose.
Right. And what I had in high school is not only shutting the door, but wedging the chair under the knob so I couldn't get in, and then pushing a towel underneath it.
Your social life was like the opening of Get Smart.
Door
Door slamming shut.
Getting hit in the nose. Michael?
Hey.
You're 20?
Yes, I am.